Imagine standing at the base of a massive mountain. The peak is visible, standing tall and distant. It represents a goal, an ambition, or a dream that you want to achieve. Now, many people would look at that mountain and believe that there's only one way to reach the summit. A single path, a narrow trail, a specific method. But as you start your journey up, you quickly realize that there are many trails to the top. Some are direct but steep. Others are longer but less treacherous. Some paths are clear, while others are filled with obstacles that challenge you in ways you didn't expect. In life, much like climbing that mountain, we often think there's only one correct way to achieve greatness, success, or personal mastery. We look at someone who has reached the top and assume they must have followed a specific route, the same route that we must take. But here's the truth. The journey to success is as diverse as the people who pursue it, and there is no single right path to reach the peak. This profound lesson comes from one of the greatest warriors and philosophers in history, Miyamoto Musashi. Musashi, the legendary swordsman, didn't just conquer the battlefield with his exceptional martial skills. He understood that the path to greatness is not always straightforward. In his writings and teachings, Musashi emphasized that success, mastery, and fulfillment come through different avenues. There is no one right way to achieve your goals. Today, we're going to explore Musashi's timeless wisdom on this very topic. You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain. Through his philosophy, we'll uncover how embracing multiple paths, approaches, and strategies can help us reach the summit of our personal and professional lives. So, let's dive in and start the journey of understanding that greatness is not defined by a single route. Welcome to the unfolding journey, where we explore the profound lessons of philosophy, martial arts, and personal development. This channel is designed to help you uncover deeper wisdom for everyday life, drawing from timeless teachings like those of Miyamoto Musashi. Whether you're looking for personal growth, practical advice on overcoming challenges, or exploring the intersection of mindset and mastery, you've come to the right place. On this channel, we believe that growth is a journey, not a destination. And just like Musashi's teachings suggest, there is no one-size-fits-all method for success. Together, we'll explore how embracing various paths, perspectives, and strategies can lead to a fulfilling and meaningful life. If this resonates with you, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you can continue along with us as we uncover more insights for living a life of mastery and purpose. Now, let's embark on this journey together and discover how different paths can lead us to greatness. Musashi's famous quote, "You must understand that there is more than one path to the top of the mountain," reveals an essential truth about both martial arts and life itself. There is no single prescribed route to success. Whether it's achieving mastery in a particular craft, building a fulfilling career, or creating meaningful relationships, the paths we take are diverse, multifaceted, and shaped by our individual circumstances, values, and experiences. One of the key teachings of Musashi was adaptability. He didn't just master the art of the sword. He understood that the battlefield was unpredictable, and thus, one must be flexible in their approach. In his book, The Book of Five Rings, Musashi speaks of strategy and the importance of seeing the whole battlefield, not just focusing on one aspect of the fight. He believed that a true master in any field must not only be proficient in one method, but they must also be able to adapt to the environment and the changing circumstances. In martial arts, the idea of being flexible is well understood. A fighter who relies solely on one style or technique will be easily countered by an opponent who understands multiple methods. Similarly, someone pursuing success in any endeavor cannot solely rely on one approach or mindset. It's the ability to shift strategies, learn from different experiences, and remain open to new ways of thinking that creates long-lasting success. The idea that there is no one path is not just a theory, it's a practice. Different people with different strengths will naturally gravitate toward different methods of achieving their goals. The key is to understand and recognize the value of these various approaches and to be willing to explore multiple paths. Just as Musashi could win a fight with either hand, depending on the situation, you, too, can find success using a variety of strategies that suit your personal strengths. Everyone is different. That's why Musashi's teachings on having multiple paths to the top resonate with so many people. The approach that works for one person might not be the best path for someone else. Personal growth and success are deeply individual experiences shaped by a variety of factors such as personality, values, environment, and external circumstances. Take, for instance, someone who has achieved great success in business. For one person, that success may come from building a startup, taking risks, and embracing innovation. For another, it may come from a steady and measured approach, focusing on careful planning, strategy, and avoiding risks. Both of these individuals might have reached the top of their respective mountains, but their paths were entirely different. In the world of martial arts, this is like comparing the hard-hitting, aggressive style of boxing with the fluid, graceful techniques of jiu-jitsu. Both martial arts disciplines are highly effective, but they operate under different philosophies and approaches. This is why it's so important to focus on your own strengths and find a path that aligns with your core values and abilities. When we try to follow someone else's route to success, we often end up frustrated and disillusioned. The key to truly succeeding is not in mimicking the success of others, but in finding the path that works best for you, one that takes into account your personal strengths, weaknesses, and preferences. No matter which path you take, one of the most important elements of success is patience. Musashi was known for his discipline and unwavering commitment to mastering his craft. He didn't achieve greatness overnight. His journey was long, filled with countless hours of practice, observation, and learning. The process of mastering something is never quick, and it rarely follows a straight line. Musashi's journey exemplifies the importance of perseverance, especially when the path ahead is unclear. While some paths may appear easier than others, they can lead to unexpected challenges. Other paths may appear more difficult, but they may offer valuable lessons along the way that make the journey even more rewarding. Whether you are striving to become a master of martial arts, achieve success in your career, or develop meaningful relationships, there will be obstacles. What sets successful individuals apart is their ability to keep going despite the difficulties they face. The key is to stay focused on your destination, embrace the process, and trust that every step, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to your goal. One of the most remarkable aspects of Musashi's wisdom is the recognition that all paths can lead to the same goal. Whether it's through martial arts, business, creativity, or personal development, different paths offer unique perspectives and insights. In the same way that different martial art styles can all be effective, the various methods we use to reach our goals each have something valuable to teach us. This is why learning from others is so crucial. If we only focus on our own path and reject the paths of others, we miss out on valuable knowledge and wisdom. Just as Musashi didn't limit himself to just sword fighting but explored strategy, philosophy, and the human mind, we, too, can expand our understanding by seeking wisdom from many different disciplines and experiences. Success is not a competition between paths, it's an evolution of self. When we appreciate the diversity of approaches, we learn that there are multiple ways to solve a problem, reach a destination, or achieve mastery. The more paths we explore, the richer our journey becomes. The road to greatness is not paved with a single, uniform path. Just as Musashi's teachings remind us, there is no one correct way to achieve our goals. Success can be achieved through many different approaches, and it is our responsibility to find the path that aligns with our unique strengths and vision. In the end, it's not the destination that matters most, it's the journey. Each step we take, no matter which path we choose, adds value to our lives. By embracing multiple paths, adapting to different circumstances, and remaining persistent, we can reach the top of our own mountain, achieving the greatness we seek. If you found this exploration of Musashi's wisdom and the many paths to greatness inspiring, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to The Unfolding Journey. We're here to uncover deeper insights and philosophical lessons that will guide you on your personal journey of growth and mastery. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our next video as we continue exploring the wisdom that can transform your life and lead you to your summit. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Keep climbing, keep growing, and remember, the path to greatness is uniquely yours.